Hey, what's up, everybody? This is another clip from the ball playlist. This is a Halo 4 variant. I just wanted to show this one because it was an overall good game with a mix of slang and objective work. So, hope you enjoy, and I'm just going to go ahead and talk about a couple of things, off the top of my head, probably. So, like I said, the only reason I do these commentaries a lot of the times, it's, as you can see, it's more so focused on the realms of the Halo videos, and that's because of the audio issues between Twitch and the MCC, because apparently there's third-party, or not third-party, but copyright infringements at times. When you go back to the rebroadcast, sometimes the audio from the game is there, other times it isn't. And it's just kind of a luck of the draw or deal. Most times it's not. So in that case, instead of putting out a video which is no audio, which I still do, I feel kind of adding something to it so people who do decide to watch, if they, don't want to, sit there with silence, it gives them something to listen to. So yeah, bear with me. Like I said, I'm not much of a talker to begin with, unless it's, communicating what's happening in the game or, more important matters. But nonetheless, here I am. So a couple things that I wanted to point out, or at least talk about, that I can think of right now is the Halo Master Chief Collection is seemed to be improving. At first, I had heard a bunch of complaints, so I actually delayed buying it until December when there was more deals to be had, and there's more promises on their end to kind of make up for the bad release that they had. A lot of my friends told me to stay away from it, even though they really wanted me to get it to play with me because just all the hours we put in together in the past. But, they advised me not to get it because, it just wouldn't have been worth the time, worth the money right now, because a lot of the problems were the fact of you can't really even play with your friends. You would get separated from your teammates, or you get put up, split up, put on other teams, stuff like that when you're trying to play together. Now it seems like that issue is fixed. There was recently, I was playing with my nephew. Is the only experience I've had post-patch. We did get split up onto different teams one time. However, we were able to carry on our party and maintain it from game to game. We haven't done anything voice-related as of yet to see if that stuff's been really fixed. Excuse me. But so far, so good as far as remaining with your party that you begin games with, going from game to game now. So that's good. It seems like they're doing a lot of things in the right direction. Connection seems pretty good, a lot better than what it used to be as far as finding people, for matchmaking speeds and time, as well as in-game host and connections, shot connection registration across all four of the games. Halo 1, like I said, is just probably by far my favorite. It's probably the most crisp. Halo 4, behind that, is probably the best registration that I've seen. In general, that game is just always seemed pretty good, even, on the original version of it. Halo 2, it seems like they made some adjustments, but, it's fired in the melee realm. It seems like it's really hurt it. And then Halo 3, obviously, it seems, I don't know, for some reason it just doesn't seem like it used to, but it's not completely terrible, but there's definitely room for improvement. So right now, as far as registration and feel, I'd probably go Halo 1 at the top, Halo 4, Halo 2, and then Halo 3. Granted, that's not the particular order I enjoy the games in, but that's as far as the feel of registration and, and just flow of the games right now. It seems like that's the best way I can kind of summarize them and rank them. Obviously, everyone's going to have their own opinion, and they probably have a more accurate opinion because they've played it more. But within my most recent comeback to this collection, it seems like, kind of judging the updates, seems like that to me is the correct order right now. So yeah, I'm hoping in the future they add a couple more, Halo 2 anniversary maps and just, more ranks to different playlists, which, I guess is said to be talked about and everything, but with Halo 5 still being worked on and hammered out, the beta just being over with and all the hype for the, championship series to continue and stuff like that. It seems like there's a lot of focus in other areas, but hopefully they'll continue to work on the MCC and, because, this is definitely something that should be cherished and can be enjoyed and played for years to come. And I just hope that, like I said, they continue to iron it out to where it is what it was meant to be in the beginning when it was announced, so that more of us older, players can continue to play it and enjoy it, and have a little more, draw to it in essence of the ranking systems and, things of that nature. The competitive playlist right now, Team Hardcore, is something that I thoroughly enjoy, especially being only Halo 2 Classic, but I would love to see Halo 1, competitive variants, and then bring back MLG Halo 3 variants as well. That would be just ultimate. And even if you have to make them separate playlists, that'd be awesome. But if you put them all together, it's no big deal, even though people are going to have their differences in the voting, but it is what it is. But yeah, so that's a game right there. It's pretty solid performance. Mixture of, slang, 22 kills, 2 assists, 5 deaths, and all time.